Y'all know how I feel about anime. So they just dropped the top 10 best anime of all time, bro. I'm really curious about what's on a top 10. What's the best of all time? See, if I don't see like some fucking some anime like Claymore people don't know about, or some anime like fucking what's up, like fucking Elfin Lied or some shit. I don't see some anime other people don't even know on the top 10, bro. I don't even know what to say, bro. So let's get it right up into this, bro. Y'all know how I feel about anime. I know Dragon Ball Z is gonna be on there. I already know Naruto is gonna be on there. Maybe fucking Death Note's gonna be on there. What else? What else mainstream? Fucking Bleach gonna be on there, man. Let's see what's popping though.
We've arrived at the summit of Japanese animation.
Dragon Ball Z. I already know.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 anime of all time.
Cowboy Bebop.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking through the entirety of anime history to see which series stands out as the very best. And if you haven't already,
I hope they did their research, man.
Anime by decade series.
You can do anything here, because this is your world.
Number 10, Fate Zero. While there was a Fate Stay Night anime back in 2006, Fate Zero is what
they got really so many damn like
set the stage for future titles.
So many titles they got, man. She was an alright series.
Worthy to be.
Berserk was official. Berserk might be on this list.
The stage is set for the battle to obtain the Holy Grail, an item that grants the victor any wish they desire.
Also like Monster. Monster's a good anime. That should be on the list.
This series features a cast of interesting, well-developed characters, each with their own motivations for wanting the Grail, and each with
the Black Blood Brothers. That was a good ass anime. I fuck with. Phantom. Hold on. Y'all want a good anime to watch? Watch Phantom. Watch Requiem of the Phantom. That shit was a lit ass anime, bro. I really fuck with it. It's like a mind twister type anime thriller and shit, man. So watch Requiem of the Phantom. That's a good ass anime. It is. Let's keep going.
It's hard to believe
Wolverine had ass.
Started as a hentai game. Number 9, Gintama.
I didn't watch that anime.
Speaking of retellings of the Edo period, this might just be one of the funniest. Aliens are on the attack, and the shogun bravely surrenders when he realizes.
See, the type of anime I like fucking horror, thriller. Those like the top two shit, like gory ass anime, bro. Let's get back into it.
They can't win. This leads to the aliens taking all of the samurai's swords, and the Edo period getting a futuristic makeover where old forcibly meets new. Perfectly timed comedy combined with this crazy premise makes this one of the most hilarious series of the decade, which can also be surprisingly touching at times. Number 8, Legend of Galactic Heroes.
I never watched that. Okay. This is a throwback anime,
Based on the
bro.
science fiction novels by Yoshiki Tanaka, this anime tells the story of battle between the Galactic Empire and the Free Planets Alliance.
Yeah, that seems like an anime I couldn't get into, though, to be honest.
And growth of two men, Reinhard von Lohengram of the Galactic Empire and Yang Wen Li of the Free Planets Alliance. This series shows each of their stories, which makes you understand where both are coming from in their goals and ideals. It's not just the battles that make this series memorable, it's the participants of the war and the harsh realities that are presented throughout. Number 7, Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Never watched that anime.
You don't watch this show, you live it. Ask any anime fan, and they'll tell you exactly when they experienced Eva.
I can't pilot that thing!
If you're going to do it now. If not, then
We only watch subs, bro.
Happen to be one of the 1%.
We don't watch them English dubbed.
To get in the damn robot, we're pretty sure someone is going to strap you down and teach you the gospel of NGE. This series is a metaphor of sorts for Shinji growing up, complete with religious symbolism, a bunch of mecha, and that awkward teenage chemistry that we all try our
Yeah, I
best
don't
to
really like the
forget.
mecha anime.
This was an undisputed masterpiece. Number 6, Steins Gate.
I fuck with Steins Gate. Yeah, I fuck with that. That shit was like a thriller, bro.
Time travel isn't the easiest phenomenon to tackle, but this anime series manages to capture it perfectly.
That concludes my reasoning with regard to the quantum view. Unless, of course, the gentleman would like to point out something I missed. Feel free to jump in, sir.
Why must she be so damnably articulate?
Sure, the power
Ran out of
sounds great
monster.
in theory, but it can be confusing and painful to deal with, especially if you're trying to save someone you care about.
My text travels backward in time. What?
That's the feeling we get as we watch the self-proclaimed mad scientist, Rintaro Okabe, travel back multiple times in an attempt to save someone close to him.
Please, no. I'm begging you.
Watching him go from eccentric to desperate is quite the dizzying ride, but you're still rooting for him to succeed. Number 5, Gurren Lagann.
That's the surface. I told you there was a surface up there.
Have you ever watched an anime series that gave you goosebumps every single episode? That's our number 2 pick. Forced to live underground, our lead character Simone often leans on his best friend Kamina, who has dreams of visiting the surface world.
We're gonna combine.
We're gonna combine?
They're gonna combine.
They're gonna combine?
They're gonna combine.
I think I watched like 2 episodes of
When
this.
Kamina convinces Simone to kick Raisin to the curb and join him, things get a bit outlandish, and all of that bizarre mecha craziness is highlighted with a wild and colorful animation style. Some of the best that Gainax has to offer.
Human scum! No dirty tricks, you little.
What else can we say but row, row, fight the power?
What foolishness. You would risk the universe for the sake of a fleeting emotion.
Here come the mainstream
You're wrong,
anime.
dumbass. I'll
Top
protect
5.
them. The girl, the universe, both of them.
Number 4, One Piece.
One Piece. Fucking 1,000 episodes and shit. I can never watch One Piece, bro.
As stated in our Best Of series, One Piece is an anime
I'll never
titan
finish that
simply
shit,
cannot
man.
be defined by a single decade, but it is certainly one of the greatest of all time. Standing out as
I'll
the
give it that.
best-selling series in Japan, and also earning insurmountable success in the greater world. The Adventures of Monkey D. Luffy and
But
the
this is
Straw
too
Hat
many
Pirates has been
episodes to
mess upon
start,
all
bro.
the big
Like, I
business.
get
What is the One Piece? Who will be the king
fucking
of the pirates?
discouraged.
Will this series ever end? Well, probably not, but we're not complaining. Number 3, Dragon Ball Z.
Don't you come any closer. Look, I'll use this thing. Ah!
Sure, the series started in 1989, but it only really got going in the 90s. Let's face it, this was the action anime of the 90s, even with its laughable edits. Even non-anime fans know
Dragon
what
Ball
Goku was,
Z,
regardless of whether
that
or not
set
it
it
was
off.
about
I can't even lie
characterization
about
of
that
him
shit.
having a strong set of lungs from all that yelling.
Dragon Ball Z was the gateway to anime.
Was less about finding
And you
Dragon
can't-
Balls and more about
can't
rooting
deny
for
that
your
shit.
favorite Z fighter. Years later, we're still rocking the dragon. Number 2, Cowboy Bebop.
Oh boy, Bebop. That shit was lit.
You always gotta start it off with Tank.
Yo, who is number 1? What anime they picked for number 1 is what I want to know. Might be Naruto. It might be.
Bebop, the perfect anime to introduce people to the medium and show them that anime was more than mature-rated stuff that aired on late-night television.
If it's Naruto, I don't know what to say about that.
In a decade where anime was starting to make headway in the US, it was easy for people to label it as kinda weird. But Bebop hit all the right notes with its fun characters, slick animation, phenomenal music, and a plot that was really easy to get into.
What's wrong if you don't comply?
As stylish as it was entertaining, what else can we say but see ya, Space Cowboy? Before we get to our number one pick, let's pull these honorable mentions off of
Honorable
our shelves.
mentions, let's see.
Someone else had picked
Death
up this
Note.
notebook. Is there anyone out there other than me who'd be
Damn,
willing
Death
to
Note, they ain't make it on the
eliminate
list?
from the world?
That's crazy. Cold Jess ain't making on the list? That's crazy.
An old friend of mine always used to tell me that. He'd say I was a fool. It's my weakness, I guess.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. One Punch Man ain't making on the list.
Number 1, Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood.
Full Metal Alchemist, number 1. I can't even lie. That was a good ass anime, bro. That shit was.
2003, we were thrust into the world of alchemy, where the rule of equivalent exchange governs all.
Naruto ain't making on the list? Damn.
The series took us through a gauntlet of emotions with the Elric brothers, and in the end, we kinda liked the ending.
Always remember we allowed you to live.
Few people expected the series to be rebooted, especially after just 5 years. With Brotherhood following the manga closer, we get an even greater story to digest, new characters, more fluid fight scenes, and more heart-crushing plot points.
We are the same! We're the same! You're just like me! We're not! Oh, but yes we are! The opportunity was right in front of us and we took it!
This was definitely the definitive version of the series to watch, and what could arguably be one of the greatest stories ever told.
There you are. Very well done, Alphonse Elric.
Do you agree with our—
Bro, that's a fucking weird ass list, bro. Like, majority of the anime on that list I have not watched, bro. So I cannot agree with that list, man. Fucking Naruto wasn't on that list. Death Note was an honorable mention. Cold Jess was an honorable mention. Fucking like Full Metal Alchemist is a good anime, but number 1, I don't even know about that, bro. I really don't know. That shit crazy. Naruto was not even on that list, bro. Bleach was not even on that list, bro. Or not even an honorable mention, bro. That's fucking ridiculous, bro. That's fucking ridiculous. What y'all think about that list, man? If you watch anime, what you think? You think that was a good ass list? You think Full Metal Alchemist should be number 1? I agree with Cowboy Bebop was a good ass anime. Shit was. More good, like, good anime was Batum. I fuck with Batum. Fucking Monster. What else was a good anime? I gotta sit back and think, like, my top 10, man. But it just amazed me, like, Bleach wasn't on there and Naruto wasn't on there, man. But yo, it's your boy Ryan Fuego. I'll holler at y'all next time.